Here are some of the cons to having a hair transplant, because it's not all perfect. There are some cons to having a hair transplant. After you embark on having your lovely new hairline fitted, for the first 2 weeks, you're going to have to sleep upright in a 45 position. And it doesn't matter if you're a side or a back sleeper, this is going to be incredibly uncomfortable. You're going to wake up every few hours with a stiff neck, and it's not going to be a fully enjoyable sleep. And that's going to be the case for the first 2 weeks. And to make matters worse, after about day 4 or 5, the back and the top of your head is going to itch so badly. You're going to start having dreams about itching it. I even had a dream myself, but you're going to want to scratch it so badly. And you're going to wake up in the middle of the night just wanting to scratch it. And there's nothing you can do about it because you're on Operation Protect the Grafts. You're going to miss having a normal warm shower, just walking into the shower and turning the shower on and letting the water rush over your head. If you haven't seen my videos, there is a way to washing your head. There's a day and a time and a certain way of washing that you have to follow for the first few weeks because it's Operation Protect the Grafts. And lastly is medication for life. This isn't talked enough about in the industry, but if you have a hair transplant, it is highly likely that you may have to be on the medication for the rest of your life, because there's no point getting a hair transplant, paying all this money, if in 4 or 5 years you've got all this hair but the rest of it's gone. You're going to look silly. And to make matters worse, if you haven't tried the medication before you have a hair transplant, you may have side effects. People do experience side effects, so you should want to know before you have a hair transplant if you're a good responder to this medication. That way you can have a successful result and you're not going to be paying all this money and then you're going to lose the rest of your hair. You're going to be sad because you're getting side effects and your dick don't work, and now you're going to be even more depressed. You need to find that out before you do that. And lastly, and these are just some small bits, you're going to miss normal life. You're going to miss going to the gym. You're going to miss getting on the sunbeds in my case. And for the first 2 weeks after a hair transplant, it is all for the greater good, but you're going to miss these things. And so that's some of the cons to having a hair transplant. Hope that helps people out. Hope that gives you some guidance. And thank you very much to all the people that have recently followed me. Really, really do appreciate you. And I hope that helps